In this video, we are going to make a mini tall cake of vanilla sponge with buttercream frosting with 4 inches cake tins. In a bowl, sift 1 cup of all-purpose flour or maida, 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So we do not need any baking soda in this recipe because there will be egg in this recipe. So this is the first egg wala cake that I am making. Mix the dry ingredients and then add the wet ingredients, which is 1/4 cup of melted butter. I am using salted butter. Then 1/4 cup of normal cooking oil, and if you have vegetable oil then you can add that. 1 egg at room temperature. Now I have used salted butter, so you can use unsalted also. Now first mix the wet ingredients and then we will mix the dry ingredients together. Also, if you want to bake this cake without egg, you can add 1/4 cup of condensed milk or 1/4 cup of normal curd instead of eggs. Then I have added 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1/4 cup of milk, which is at room temperature, to make this batter thin. Do not over mix the batter, just until everything is combined we need to mix this. Now the consistency of the batter looks fine. I am going to transfer this into 3 cake tins, which is of 4 inches each. I am placing butter paper and then greasing some oil. If you do not have butter paper, then you can simply grease your molds with oil and then dust some maida. Transfer equal proportion of batter in each cake tins. Then I am going to bake this in a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. Now every oven is different, so you need to keep checking whether your cake is done or not. Till then, let's make the buttercream frosting, for which we will be needing 3/4 cup of butter. I am taking salted, you can also take unsalted. Then we need to beat this until it is light and fluffy. So you can also use a hand whisk instead of beater. It will not take much time. So beat this for at least 3 to 5 minutes, after which I will be adding almost 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. After this, I will be adding almost 2 cups of icing sugar in batches, and after each addition we will beat this. Now icing sugar is nothing but powdered sugar. The only difference is that in icing sugar we take the normal granulated sugar and blend it in a normal mixie jar or blender for a minute or so. Then we sift it and then again blend it, again sift and blend this. So this process is repeated for at least 4 to 5 times. And then 1 tablespoon of corn flour is also added in it, and we again blend it so it becomes icing sugar. But it's okay if you do not have a perfect icing sugar. Powdered sugar will also go with this buttercream recipe. So this was the last batch, and at the end you will notice that the buttercream will become very crumbly and thick. So we need to add few tablespoons of milk or heavy cream or whipping cream. So the addition of milk or heavy cream depends upon the consistency of the buttercream frosting that you need. For me, 1.5 tablespoon of milk was good enough. If you feel that your buttercream is very thick, then you can add more milk, and if you think it is very thin or runny, then you can refrigerate it for a few minutes and then use it. So here the cakes are baked and they are completely cooled. So I am cutting the top part of every cake to make it even, and even the sides which are brown, so it becomes easy to frost the cakes. So in the buttercream I am adding few drops of red food gel color because I want to make red cake. So you can skip this or add any color of your choice if you want. Also refrigerate your buttercream until you are not using it. Time to assemble the cake. So some sugar syrup on the first layer. You can also pour some milk or any chocolate spread if you want. A very big dollop of the buttercream. Also, if you do not want to make this cake with buttercream, you can make it simply with whipping cream. You just need to whip the cream and add any flavoring of your choice. Whip it to stiff peaks and then frost the cake. So I am repeating the same process with each layer. So first you can even refrigerate your cake for 10 minutes and then cover the entire cake with the buttercream. So icing small mini cakes are very difficult as compared to the big ones. So this up down movement using a off spring spatula was very helpful. I have transferred the rest of the buttercream frosting in a piping bag, and using a nozzle I am making some designs. Also I am placing some macarons in between the each swirls, and at the bottom I have stick some sprinkles and also made some more designs using a smaller nozzle of the flower one. I don't know what it is called. Of course, at the top you can place anything that you want, like biscuits, or even cover the whole top with swirls. So I made this cake for the first time, like a mini cake, and with using egg as an ingredient, and the buttercream frosting also I made for the first time, and this was absolutely delicious. So the cake turned very fluffy, moist and nice because of the egg, and the layering was so perfect.